Hey guys, in today's video, I would like to rank every team's rising star, which basically means I would like to rank every team's best player that is under the age of 25. Before we start, if you are new, then please subscribe. Also, if you enjoy the video, then please leave a like. Alright, to start off the list, at number 30 we have Chris Clemons for the Houston Rockets. So, there are only two young players on the Rockets, and the other one averages under 3 points per game. So yeah, let's move on. Next, at number 29, we have Anfernee Simons for the Portland Trail Blazers. Okay, so this guy is like extremely irrelevant, so let's move on. Now, at number 28, we have the first notable name of the video in Landry Shamet. I know 28 seems low for Landry, but trust me, the next spots are better, so let's just move on. Next, at number 27, we have Donte divincenzo, however you say his name, for the Bucks. I mean, I wouldn't really consider Donte the Bucks' rising star since Giannis is a beast and only 25 years old, but unfortunately for this list, the rising star has to be under 25, so the Bucks take the 27th spot. Now, at number 26, we have Lauri Markkanen. I don't know what happened, man. This guy was on track to have such a good career, then this season hit and he just wasn't as good. Hopefully he gets back on track by the time next season arrives. Next, at number 25, we have a guy in the exact same situation with Kyle Kuzma. Like Lauri, Kuz was an extremely solid young player last year, but then this season came and he just wasn't as good. In my opinion, he should switch teams so he can go back to having great stats and a much larger role. Next, at number 24, we have Jarrett Allen for the Brooklyn Nets. Let me just say, if this guy was a little better on offense, then he would definitely be higher on my list. But for now, he is only at number 24. Now, at number 23, we have Rui Hacimura. I mean, nothing to say here, just a great young player who is solid on offense. His defense does need a lot of work though. Next, at number 22, we have Christian Wood. Alright, so this spot was between Christian Wood and Luke Kennard. So, I just went with Christian Wood. I must say though, I can't wait to see this guy next season and see how he improved. Now, at number 21, we have OG Anuoby for the Toronto Raptors. Like Donte divincenzo, I wouldn't say he is the Raptors' rising star since both Fred VanVleet and Paschall Siakam are young and very good, but OG is a solid young player which gets him the 21st spot on my list. Next, at number 20, I have PJ Washington for the Charlotte Hornets. So this spot was between PJ Washington and Miles Bridges. In the end, I went with PJ since although they have very similar stats, PJ is more efficient from the field, which makes him the best young player on the Hornets. Now, at number 19, we have Eric Paschall. Amazing that this guy was drafted in the second round and still overcame expectations by becoming such a solid young player. Possibly the next Draymond for the Warriors. Next, at number 18, we have Jonathan Isaac for the Orlando Magic. Alright, so this spot was between Jonathan Isaac and Aaron Gordon. Let me just say, this was very close, but I did give the edge to Jonathan Isaac since he is better overall. But again, it was very close. Next, at number 17, we have Collin Sexton for the Cavs. Let me just say, if Collin was better on defense, then he would definitely get a higher spot on my list. But because he's not, he's only at number 17. Now, at number 16, we have Mitchell Robinson. Okay, listen, coming from a guy who watches basically every Knicks game and follows them like crazy, I personally think RJ will become the Knicks' best young player next year, but for now, it goes to Mitchell Robinson, so the Knicks only get the 16th spot. Next, at number 15, we have Dejounte Murray for the San Antonio Spurs. Overall, just a great defender and okay scorer. Now, at number 14, we have Jamal Murray. Again, I wouldn't call him the Nuggets' rising star since Nikola Jokic is already a top 10 player and he's only 25. So yeah, don't get me wrong though, Jamal Murray is still a nice young piece. Next, at number 13, we have Shai-Gilgeous Alexander. So nothing to say here, just a great young player for the Thunder. Now, at number 12, we have Domantis Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. So now we're at the part of the video where everyone is very good and it's hard to rank. So poor Damontis is only at number 12. Next, at number 11, we have Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. Ever since the start of the season, Bam has been balling out and the Heat are title contenders with him as easily their second best player. Let me just say, I can't wait to see Bam in the future, cause I already know this guy is going to become something great. Now, to start off the top 10, we have De'Aaron Fox for the Sacramento Kings. Alright, listen, De'Aaron Fox is definitely one of the best young players in the league. However, people do seem to forget about him since the Kings are both trash and irrelevant. But I know that whenever the Kings become good, probably never, but if they do, De'Aaron Fox will get the recognition he deserves. Next, at number 9, we have another incredible young point guard in Ja Morant. Like Bam Adebayo, Ja Morant is already a star and is a major piece on a pretty good team. I really can't wait to see how Ja Morant improves next season. Now, at number 8, we have Ben Simmons for the Philadelphia 76ers. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that Ben Simmons didn't take that jump that we were all expecting him to take this season, but he's still a great player, so he is still at number 8. Next, at number 7, we have Karl-Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alright, listen, this guy needs to start winning because this whole great stats trash team thing, it has to stop. Hopefully him and D'Lo can bring some success to Minnesota next season. Now, at number 6, we have Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. Okay, so what I just said about Cat applies to Devin Booker too. This guy is always a great scorer, but his teams are always, and I mean always, terrible. Honestly, I'm giving him 2 more years, and if I don't see any team improvement till then, he's gonna get ranked much lower. Next, at number 5, we have Donavan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz. I mean, nothing to say here, just a great young player who has helped his team significantly. Now, at number 4, we have Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks. Let me just say, if Trae was at least a decent defender, then he would be even higher on my list. But he isn't, so he's not that high. Trae's offensive game though, it's oof. I would even call him unstoppable. Let's just say his great playmaking and scoring ability rank him this high on my list. Okay, so at number 3, I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at this, but I have Zion Williamson. Hear me out. Zion is already an absolute beast. He is efficient, he scores a lot, he freaking bullies grown men in the paint. I mean, he's basically unstoppable. You guys just gotta trust me. Zion definitely deserves the 3rd spot on my list. Now, at number 2, we have Jayson Tatum for the Boston Celtics. Honestly, Tatum gets the number 2 spot mainly for the way he was playing after the All-Star break, but don't get me wrong, Tatum is a great overall player and putting him in my top 5 was an easy decision. Alright, now at number 1, the moment you've all been waiting for, we have Luka Doncic. Okay, let's face it, you knew Luka would be number 1 even before the video started. That's just how good he is. However, I must say, he should enjoy this spot now since I can totally see RJ replacing him next season. Pow. Alright guys, that just about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. Also, if you are new, then please subscribe. It really helps me out. Alright, that's it. Cue the outro.